Hi everyone, happy March. I am excited for today's show. I am sharing with you Barukas Nuts. They are, if you've been following me for a long time, you know how much I love them, and I'm super excited to share more about them today. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? And I also made some 4-ingredient oatmeal superfood cookies, and I love to share how easy it is to eat plant-based whole foods. It's not complicated. If I can do it, anyone can do it, because I used to not make anything. I didn't know how to make anything, but it's super easy to just start incorporating whole food plant-based foods into your everyday meals. Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining in. Happy March. I'm excited because our springtime is heading our way, so I'm excited because I am a warm weather girl. And today on my show, I'm super excited to share with you about Barukas Nuts. I don't know if anyone who's following right now, if you have tried them, leave a green heart below. And let's see. Hi everyone, where's everyone joining today from? Thanks so much for joining me live here today. I'm excited. So what I wanted to share today is because I definitely share a lot about Barukas Nuts, and if you do not know much about them, first of all, they are founded by Darren O'Lean. I'm sure a lot of you probably follow him. Oh, you're in New Jersey too? Hi. And he definitely is just so awesome. He just shares so many insightful things about health and wellness. He's always on the hunt for superfoods for such a long time. And when I started my health and wellness journey, I definitely started to realize and learn about all these amazing foods that nourish our body with all the good stuff. And so I love to share the ones that I pretty much incorporate into my meals either every day, and I am super excited to share more. So if you have any questions, because it's live, you're welcome to leave them below. I see there's another person from New Jersey here. Oh, my friend Manny is there, and just leave them below, or if you're watching this later, you're welcome to leave me any questions, and I'm happy to answer them for you whenever I can. But so here they are. These are the Barukas Nuts, and they are loaded with fiber, antioxidants, plant-based protein, and all of the good stuff. But there's so many amazing things about them. They are grown, they're from Brazil, and they are not only good for you, but they're good for the planet as well. And inside these little nuts, and I always get the question on what do they taste like, and they definitely taste a cross between, I would say, like a peanut and an almond and maybe cashew. I think that's kind of how I would sum it up. They have a very unique flavor to them. They are so good. I love to just have them in my bag at all times. They're a great snack. I know sometimes people ask me about, like, well, they're fats, but there's healthy fats in there. And when you are eating whole food plant-based foods that are filled with so much nutrient-dense ingredients, you're gonna just feel amazing and feel so good. So I love to have these just in my purse, but I also share recipes. I've made homemade granola with them. I also I made actually the cookies. I do make them sometimes with the nuts, the oatmeal cookies, but I did it today with the Barukas butter, which I will share about soon. But I also brought my iPad so I can go to the website and share with you a little bit more details about the Barukas Nuts. Have you guys tried them yet? But so here, they also are loaded with antioxidants, and they have the highest ORAC rating, which means the oxygen radical absorption capacity. And if you know, I've shared that before about the herbal face food that has the highest ORAC rating as well. And what it does is it measures the amount of antioxidants that are in the product that your body absorbs. So when you're eating these things, you're eating so many antioxidants, and it totally blows so many of the other nuts out of the water by so many ways. So it actually has the lowest calories compared to other nuts. There's 6 grams of protein in them as well, fiber and antioxidants. So these little guys are packed with so much goodness, and they also taste so good as well. So I love that. I love to just have things that I can incorporate into, you can throw these also over like a salad, or if you want to put them in your soup. I know I share a lot about making homemade plant-based milk, so you can also make Barukas nut butter, Barukas nuts plant-based milk if you'd like as well. I use my Nutter machine. I've shared that before on prior shows, so if you want to go and check them out. But if you guys have questions, be sure to leave them below. I'm happy to answer them for you. Let's see. Oh yeah, that would be so fun. I see someone's here in Freehold. That's so cool. Yes, I love that. I know I'm excited that we've had a nice, even though we had snow yesterday, a nice calm winter here has been really awesome. It kind of reminds me of California weather, winter, where I used to live some part of the year, and it has been so fun having like spring feel like it's coming early. But yeah, so the Barukas nuts, and also the other thing that I wanted to share on here is that, let me just go back here. See, I'm sure you guys all know Darren. He is, I don't know if you guys watched the Down to Earth episode with Zac Efron, the whole series on Netflix. If not, definitely check it out. It's just so amazing, so insightful. I just love to learn so much about not only personal health and wellness, but the health and wellness of our entire planet. And they go into so many great details about so many different things, and it's really awesome. So I would definitely check it out. But so also with the nuts, they are available to purchase on Amazon, but if they also sell them on their website. And in the link in my bio, I do offer a 15% off code Wellness with Missy if you want to shop on their website. But if not, you can go to Amazon and you can purchase them as well. And they're also good for the planet. They answer on their website so many amazing questions too about if they're organic, and not to worry about GMO stuff, because the way they actually show on their website this amazing video on where the Barukas nuts come from in Brazil, how the process is, and also when they gain, I think it's about a 5-pound bag, I'm not sure exactly the amount, but they will replant the trees, which are so needed for our earth, for Mother Earth, and they go into sharing so much great details under their facts on their website. So I would definitely check it out. I just love to share with you guys about eating whole food plant-based foods, and these things like these nuts are just so good for you, and it is just so essential to invest in eating good quality foods like Barukas nuts, because they're loaded with antioxidants, fiber, protein, all the good stuff. There's also the essential amino acids in there as well. And when you're doing that, you're feeding your body with like nutrient dense foods. So you're just gonna feel so awesome, and they taste so good. You definitely have to give them a try. They actually have little travel size packs as well. When I travel, I always have these in my bag, and they're just such a great powerhouse snack to have. And that's one question I get asked a lot, is about what to have for snacks, and just having a handful of Barukas nuts is definitely the way to go, along with these little, I'm gonna share today about these oatmeal cookies that I made, and that it's super, super easy to do as well. I don't know if anyone has any questions. Let me just see here. Yeah, so when you look on here, it all talks about like the calories, how there's less calories in these nuts compared to other nuts. They are also high in fiber and antioxidants, and such an awesome source of plant-based protein. I know people are always asking me about plant-based protein and also snack ideas, so I tried to cover both of those in today's show. And now I'll move on to the Barukas nut butter. This stuff is so good. When I first tried it, I opened it and I literally could not stop eating it. It was just so good. It has like this flavor to it. It's like nutty and sweet and flavorful all at the same time. It really is like filled with a burst of flavor when you try it. And I kept like just taking little spoonfuls of it, and I just couldn't stop. It was so good. But it's a great thing to just also add to like some multi-grain toast in the morning. You can also cut up apples and use it with your apples. I definitely baked my cookies with them today, which I will share with you how easy it is to make some healthy snacks. And that's another thing that when I started to eat whole food plant-based foods, your taste buds and everything just totally changed. I am definitely a cookie lover. I love cookies, but I started to realize that once I started to make my own cookies, and you know, I just kind of keep them very simple ingredients. It's like I crave those, and if I was to have a processed cookie, I mean, there's nothing really wrong with that. I'm just love to share how amazing it is to and easy it is to eat whole food plant-based foods, and that once you start doing it, your taste buds, they definitely do change, and you will want to just eat more of those things. And it really is not complicated, and you can whip together, I whipped together these oatmeal cookies. There's only 4 ingredients in them, but you can add in other ingredients if you'd like, and they're ready in 15 minutes. So it's like I made them, I have them, and they're ready to go. So I have some snacks I can carry with me for the day, or especially if you have kids, it's a fun thing to make with them because they can just throw everything in one bowl and you mix it together, and then you just put it in the oven, and it makes your house smell so good as well. But so in today's recipe with the oatmeal cookies, what I did is I used oats, rolled organic oats. I definitely highly suggest using organic oats if you're gonna use oats at all. And I also put in there goji berries, which are such another super powerhouse food. It's known as the longevity fruit, and it's loaded with vitamin C and A and antioxidants and all the good stuff. And they also have like a sweet, like berry kind of flavor to them. And I really like them a lot. I usually add them to my granolas, so I figured today I would just try to add them to these cookies that I made. And I like my cookies a little bit more cooked. So, but if you don't want to do that, I will leave the recipe below after today's live show as well. And just don't bake them for as long if you want them to be chewier and things like that. But in this recipe, there's only the 4 ingredients, but you're welcome to add in other stuff as well. So all you need is like a very good banana that's pretty much brown. Browner than this, the better. And you just mash it up, and then I add in oats. I think it was about like 1 cup and 1/3 of oats. And then I added in the Barukas nut butter, which is so good. And I think it was about 1/4 of a cup of the butter in there, and then I put, I think, 1/4 cup of the goji berries. I'll leave the recipe below, and I mixed it all together. I actually did also add in there some coconut flakes because I love coconut. But you can add in other, you know, nuts. You could even add in the Barukas nuts with the Barukas butter and cut it, you know, like chop them up a bit and add them into the recipe. So this recipe is just a simple one that you can add other stuff to it. You're welcome to also add in like maple syrup, vanilla extract, and things like that. I don't really like my cookies that sweet, but if you'd like to, you definitely can just throw in whatever you think, because this recipe is just so basic, so it's great to just add in other stuff to it. But in 15 minutes, and then you just mix everything together very well, and then you kind of roll like little balls, and then you lay them out on, you know, your baking sheet with either parchment paper, or maybe put a little bit of oil down first, and then you kind of just push them down with your hand, and you put them in the oven, and they're ready in not even 15 minutes. I cooked them for 15 minutes because I just wanted them to be a little bit more of a like harder cookie, I guess. And they're just packed, they're like a superfood cookie. They're packed with the Barukas nut butter, goji berries, oats, and oats are another thing filled with plant-based protein and fiber and antioxidants. So this little cookie, which is made up of wholesome ingredients, ready in 15 minutes, super easy to do, and it's really so delicious. And this butter, I don't know, have any of you tried this yet? Because I'm telling you, once you try it, you are gonna just fall in love with it. It is so good. And it definitely is available now, but I know sometimes there was a wait for it that I was waiting. So usually when I order it, I will order 2 or 3 at the time, so I have it for sure. But they also do offer like a subscription, so if you do really enjoy their nuts and any of their products, you can have it to come on repeat, so you know you always have them in stock, which is great, because I sometimes get to the bottom of my stuff and I say, oh my goodness, I have to reorder these things, and I should really just sign up for the subscription myself, because it would make it a lot easier. I know my husband, he's a lot like that. He's always like, no, make sure you have enough stuff, and I do. I ordered a bunch of things, but I always wait. I definitely think that having the subscription is probably such a great thing to do, so I probably will sign up for that. But this is, you could, like I said, you could shop everything on their website. The other things that they do offer, let me just go to the shop, is the trail mix, which I have had before, which is another super good product. It's a mix of a few things. I don't fully remember what is in there, but I definitely love that one too. And they also do chocolate covered Barukas with dark cacao, which is another superfood, really good for you. There's the nut butter, the trail mix. Oh, I guess they don't have the little travel size anymore, or maybe they just don't have it right now, but you could always just even put them in some kind of bag and take them and have them in your purse. And then they also have gift cards in there as well, in case you'd like to get that for someone. It's a great gift idea. I know for especially people, for me, I love to get gifts on food and health and wellness things, and having the gift card, then someone could go and buy it. But let me just see real, and they also on here offer you know, all different kinds of recipes as well that you can use with not only the Barukas nuts, but also the nut butter. So I definitely love them. Oh, and then I also did share to bring today is Darren O'Lean's Super Life book. When I started my health and wellness journey, I definitely, this is one of the books that inspired, and I read, and I just like that it consists of like these 5 simple forces, natural forces to live by, to live a well-balanced life and have your body work in perfect balance and harmony, to live happy and healthy and vibrant. And I know for myself that I really, when I was transitioning, even though I thought I was eating kind of like healthier ways and things, I wasn't really holistically living very healthy lifestyle. I was definitely stressed all the time. And I was not really, I was working out, but not fully present. And all these things play such a huge role in your wellness, and eating the whole food plant-based foods, along with taking care of like your mind and your body and your soul and spirit. It really just helps to really live in balance. And I know from my own experiences, I've seen the shift that I've gone through over the last few years. And one of the reasons why I started Wellness with Missy is to just share things that have helped me along my way and to inspire your health and wellness journey. And if you have any questions, you're welcome to ask me anytime. I'm happy to help you in any way that I can. I don't know if anyone has any questions about the Barukas nuts. If you're watching this later on, I'll save it to my grid, so you're welcome to ask me questions there. I will definitely leave the recipe for today's oatmeal cookies. And if you would like to shop and try the Barukas nuts or the Barukas butter, there's a link in my bio for 15% off Wellness with Missy. But you also can shop the Barukas nuts on Amazon as well, and I think they're in my Amazon store too. But I'm so grateful for everyone that was able to join me today here live. It was really fun. I wish you a happy and healthy month of March, and I will see you guys next week on my live. Bye everyone.